Hey guys, so let's talk about the new episode of What If? Oh my god. I am not going to spoil it, but let's face it. This is awesome. It has just the right amount of interest because it's a murder mystery and it's just like who could it be? And I'm not going to spoil it, but for God's sakes it was like, "Oh, right." And then I watched it back again, and the clues were there. It's just like, hang on, wait, what? Very, very clever indeed. Got to admit, an interesting way of doing the such series. I'm gonna see what they're gonna do with the next episode because this is the beginning of a two-parter. Let's face it, because in this one it's no secret they lost basically all the Avengers. All the Avengers are. Oh yeah, no, okay, I remember now. Okay, they killed all the Avengers, and now they've got to still solve the problem at the end of the episode, and it's like, wow. Um, I've got to admit, it is so interesting seeing how it plays out, and the art style in the first episode of What If I wasn't particularly a fan of. The second episode with T'Challa, aka Chadwick Boseman, really worked, and it gets better and better. It just didn't work in the first episode, and I don't know why. I think this changing the story of Captain Carter to Captain Carter, and it just didn't really work. It was trying to be too funny. With the next two, they took them seriously. These are serious with the T'Challa one and this one. Serious episodes. Um, and they gave them special attention, and it shows. It works. It really works. Let's say, what if? Let's face it. Okay, every single time we watch one of these Marvel things, it's going to be the next series is going to be better than the last. Let's face it. But I think what if basically tops the lot at the moment. Actually, let's put them in order for you. What if what if Loki, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier? That's my list. I think there is nothing. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the worst, and if that's the worst, bring it on. Because Falcon and the Winter Soldier is hilarious, it's funny, it's action packed, and that's the worst they've done. And let's face it, you've got Zemo, a good Zemo, and that is so interesting. But I don't know. It's so interesting. Excuse me. I'm just gonna. Oh, just gonna do something. I love this new graphics card. Oh, don't worry about my arm. Um, yeah, but yeah, I really like this. I think What If is going to be the best show so far. I can't remember what's next though, which is we got What If, then we got the Star Wars thing, and then where do we go from there? Book of Fett. don't we? Because we're going to go September. What if it's going to end at the beginning of, well, not the beginning of September, it's going to end halfway through September. Then we're going to go into the Star Wars 7 animes, which are going to be interesting to watch because I've seen the trailer. It's like, okay, that's clever. They're not what ifs though. I think they might be clever enough to go, okay, I don't know. The problem is that when you're talking Star Wars, if you go for something like a what if, you've got the problem that, oh, you can't really call it what if because that's in the Marvel section, but it's sort of you want Elseworld stories for Star Wars, you really do. I think you do anyway. It's clever. There are actually Elseworld stories because I think there's a comic series that does them. I haven't read it yet, but I think, well, one of these days I will. It's going to be interesting. I don't know that. Maybe. I think if you're a Marvel fan, you're watching What If, whatever I say. What If is really interesting. It breaks the Marvel universe. I think Star Wars needs a What If itself. It really does. And it does actually hurt that it doesn't have its own What If. Because it's so easy. It's content that just writes itself and the fans will just eat it up. And let's face it, the fans will eat it up and they won't complain, unlike Star Wars last couple of years. Everything apart from The Mandalorian and Bad Batch. Had, what's been good Star Wars related in the last few years? Mandalorian, Bad Batch, and some of the video games. Other than that, it's been pretty god awful. Let's face it. Apart from oh, what's it called? I think that's a couple of years old now. Bloody hell. Rebels. Rebels. Now, Rebels was good. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't take out coughs. Okay. But, uh, yeah, so that's my thoughts on the What If episode 3, the 3 episodes. Uh, didn't like the first one. The second one was bloody brilliant, I think. Yeah, it's a love letter to Chadwick Boseman. He did very well. It's going to be so sad because everybody wants that character back, and it's not going to happen, which is a shame. See, here's the funniest thing: as T'Challa in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I don't think he did very. It. I don't like Black Panther. I like Black Panther as Star Lord. I know that's funny. It's just like the Black Panther character just doesn't. It doesn't sing with me, if you see what I mean. It doesn't. I don't empathize with it. Well, how could I? I'm not black. But thanks, you guys, for watching. Oh yeah, this episode. Just watch it. Bye.